What's up, guys? Rat here, and today I'm back with another episode of Sky Factory 4. I have some pretty big plans for today's video, so we're gonna have to start with gathering a lot of different resources. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some petrified. I think I need bone. Okay, I got the bone. Then I need some sand. And then I'm also gonna need cocoa bean. Yeah, right here. Now I'm gonna put this in the crafting table. That in the middle. Petrified in the corners. Bone here. And sand on the sides. And then we get nickel amber. So I'm gonna throw this into our smelter. I'm gonna let that smelt down. And while we let that happen, I'm going to grab some. I'm gonna need netherrack, so I'm gonna make some just like this. You guys should remember this recipe. It's in almost every video. So I'm gonna grab the netherrack. I'm gonna throw it in the crushing tub, and then there we go. Look at this. Now I have blaze powder, and this is gonna be very useful later on in the video. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. And now, next thing I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need some milk. So I'm going to have to find. Let's see if I can find it. There we go, right here, the market. This should be the easiest way to get this. And there he is, Mr. Bean. Got a different name this time. I'm gonna look for cow seeds. I need. Never mind. I'm not doing this. Okay, since that didn't work, if you guys remember from I believe this was in the first episode when I did this. If I put a crafting recipe like this with just a carrot, dirty corn, and some seeds, I get pig seeds. Okay, and I know you're gonna be thinking, wait, well, you can't get leather from pigs. Yeah, but don't worry, you'll see what I'm doing in just a minute. Okay, so I forgot that I actually needed grass for this. So yeah, let me just make some real quick. Never mind, I don't need to make it. I have some already. And then there we go. Look at that. Bone meal the pig. And yeah, now I have a little baby pig, but I'm gonna have to wait 20 minutes for it to grow up. Another thing that we can do while we're waiting is I'll grab some of this. I'll make some more netherrack. And then if you guys remember from I can't remember which episode it was, but we made a little grindstone. If I grind this up, I should get sulfur is what I'm looking for. Yeah, see that? We got sulfur dust. And this is also going to be a pretty useful resource. I'm not sure how much I need, so I'll just make 2 for now. Okay, so I made some more blaze powder, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some redstone. I think you know what, it's okay. Oh, don't mind the blaze powder. I was making some more. Now I'm going to turn this into redstone, and then there's a crafting recipe. I believe it's like this. There we go. Look, let me get pyrotheum dust. And this is going to be really important. So yeah, I'm going to make a little bit more of this, and then I'll cut back to when I'm ready to show you guys what I'm doing.
1 hour later.
Okay, I'm going to start with this for now. And then I'm going to throw this in the smeltery. Just like that. And okay, wait, our nickel's done. Okay, so I had to grab an iron sapling out of one of the folders there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the iron sapling here. And if you guys remember from previous episodes, all I got to do is put the seared faucet here. I select the molten nickel, and then I can click this, and it'll pour it over the sapling. Now look, watch as it transforms. And now this is going to give me a nickel sapling. And so I would set that up right now, but it takes quite a while, so I'm just gonna do it in between episodes. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna set up a little spot right here to farm the nickel. And then yeah, so this is gonna run a little bit. Of course I will set it up later on, but for now this should work. Okay, now I'm gonna need some bone meal, and I'm also gonna need some lapis. So there's lapis. I should have some bone meal in one of these chests. There we go. Now I'm going to turn this into the lapis block, and I'm going to turn that into lapis, and then I'm going to turn this into light blue dye, just like that. Oh, and there we go. Look at that. Perfect timing. The pigs just finished growing, and there we go. Yeah, so I kind of had to kill him. And yeah, now I'm going to cook this up. Okay, and now that I have one of these, I'm just going to, I'll place it on my chest for now. I'm gonna get a drying rack and I'm gonna put the cooked pork chop on there. And then once that finishes, you'll see what I'm making. Okay, and look, the pyrotheum finished. So now I'm going to put that at the bottom there. Then if I place my bucket in the cast and I pour. Okay, yeah, so I just had to get like a regular bucket. And now look at this. Boom, instantly done. Now I have a blazing pyrotheum bucket. Oh, and look at what the pork turned into. The pork chop turned into leather. Okay, now that I have leather, I believe I need wheat, which I should have plenty of. Oh, and seeds, of course. Yeah, and then I grab some wheat. And if I think this is the crafting recipe with the wheat on top and leather. There we go. And now I have a cow seeds. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grow this. And obviously it's gonna turn into a cow, just like pig seeds turned into a pig. And you know what? Since I have bone meal, I might as well just bone meal it. I don't know if this is enough to... 71%. Good thing I have this little farm right here. Now I'm gonna grow this up completely, and then there we go. Now I don't need any more cows growing in there. I only need one. And I have 41 wheat, or 42 wheat, so I should be able to speed up the time significantly. If you look at the top, you can see how fast it's going down. And there we go. Now I'm just gonna let it grow for the last 30 seconds, and then I'll get a cow. Okay, now the cow's fully grown. I'm gonna grab some milk in my bucket. I don't think I need that much, but yeah. Now I'm going to throw it in the cauldron. And I'm gonna need a lapis sapling. Good thing I have one in here. I'm gonna throw this in here, and then look, now I have a blue slime sapling. Now I'm going to set up another little farm. I'll just place a chest, not like that. I'll place it like that, just so that I can keep them separate. I'm gonna place that there, and oh, now it's not gonna grow on. See, if you read this right here, it says only grows on slimy dirt / grass. So I'm gonna have to make that as well, which is exactly why I got the light blue dye. So now I'm gonna grab some dirt, and then I'm going to put it in the crafting table like this, like this, like this. One moment. Okay, it should be like this, like this. Maybe I need a regular bucket. Okay, now I'm gonna put milk in right there. No, wait, okay, dirt there. Okay, there we go. Now I get the blue slimy dirt. Now I can throw this in here. I can put the blue sapling on top, and then, yeah. Then this should give me the resources that I'm gonna need. Okay, now I got the congealed slime block, and this is really important. So, yeah, so now what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need some sand. Now I'm just gonna need one sand, and then I'm gonna need one dirt, I believe. I should have some more in here. Yep. And then if I mix it together like this, then I get green slimy mud. Now I'm gonna throw this in a furnace. I don't really need this cooked pork chop. I'm just gonna, Now watch what this gives me. I get a green slime crystal. And now I'm going to go to the nickel here. I'm gonna grab one resin because that's all I need. And then I'm gonna need some tin resin as well. So I'm just gonna grab 2. And then I'm gonna need a diamond sapling. So I'm gonna have to take one out of the file here. I'm gonna place it there so that I can grab it. Put the file back and close it. Okay, now I'm gonna grab a sapling. And then if I go to the crafting table, I believe it's like this. You put the diamond there, the green slime crystal, tin on each side, and a nickel resin right there. And look at this, emerald sapling. Now I'm just gonna set up a little makeshift farm here, which of course I'm gonna set all these up over there in between episodes. And now I'm gonna have this grow, and this is gonna give me emeralds and, well, yeah, emeralds. But that's not even the most important part of what this is gonna get me. So yeah. Okay, now the next thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna throw some redstone in here. Okay, that was like instant. Maybe I'll smelt a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure how much I need. Now I'm gonna grab a bucket and I'm gonna pour. Hold on. I'm gonna select the redstone and I'm gonna pour that in there. And then yeah, obviously this gives me a bucket, but it gives me destabilized redstone instead. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna grab one of these blue slime saplings. Now I'm gonna put, yeah, I'll just use this one. I'm gonna throw the destabilized redstone in there, and then I'm gonna throw blue slime sapling in there, and I get a purple slime sapling. And I created another one of these so that I didn't have to waste any more time. And yeah, this is gonna give me purple slime instead. Because if you look at this one gives me the blue slime balls. Then this one's gonna give me purple ones. And now the next one that I can do is I'm gonna grab the blue slime sapling. I'm gonna take the blazing pyrotheum bucket. I'm gonna throw it in here, and then I'm gonna throw the blue slime sapling in there, and I get the magma slime sapling. And then yeah, so I'm just gonna plant this over here, and that'll start giving me magma slimes, I believe. And yeah, you can see this is giving me all the slime resources that I need for now, as well as my emerald resources. Okay, well, for the next thing, I'm gonna need another bucket. I'm gonna need 3. So I'm gonna get some milk. I'm gonna get some wheat. I'm gonna need a cotton wood acorn. If I can find it, there we go. Just one. Now if I go over here, I put a seed in the middle, bone meal, and then where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here. Cottonwood acorn. Then I get a chicken seed. And I don't think he can get through this, can he? I don't think so. But I'm gonna grow the chicken right here. And then yeah, I'm gonna grow that. I'm gonna speed up the process with some seeds, of course, because I don't want to have to wait all that time. And I mean, I have enough seeds to do it anyways. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. Oh no, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, yeah, so he should grow up pretty quickly. Okay, and now that he's done, I'm just gonna have to wait for him to pop out an egg, and then yeah, I should have everything that I need for that part. Okay, I'm also gonna need some obsidian, so let me just grab some cobblestone. You guys should remember this. Hold on, let me drink this milk, unless I can. Well, I'm gonna have to empty it like this. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna need some obsidian. So if you guys remember, if you just grab some water. Okay, let me not ruin my water source. If you grab some water, and then you throw some cobblestone inside of a cauldron on top of a torch, it'll turn it into lava. And then you just click it with some water, and then it gives you obsidian. So yeah, I'm gonna do this a few times. And yeah, I'll cut back to after I finish the boring part. Wait, what's going on? Hold on. Why isn't it working now? Okay, I'm back. So the world kind of crashed, but it's fine. I didn't lose any progress. I don't know why it was bugging with this. Every time I threw... Okay. I learned my lesson this time. And I will not be throwing a water bucket into a... In fact, I'm not risking it anymore. I'm just gonna put that in there for now. And yeah, I'll find another way to do other things. But yeah, I have the obsidian now. I only needed 8, honestly. And I also learned something that, yeah, I didn't even need those chickens. They're actually completely useless. All I need was seeds and Clarissa. And it literally takes 1 seed, and you should... Yeah. I literally could have made an egg that entire time. Okay, and now I'm gonna need some sugar cane. And then I'm gonna go to the crafting table. Just gonna turn this into sugar. Now, if you play Minecraft, you know exactly what I'm making right now. Just like this, wheat on the bottom, and now I make a cake. And now, even if you do play Minecraft, you might not know what I'm making next. But if I surround this with obsidian, I get another cake. Now, I'm just going to place this right here for now. And I'm not going to use that yet, because if I go through there with 0 armor, I'm going to die. So, yeah, I'm going to... I mean, I have plenty of diamonds. I'm going to take some of those, and I'm going to make some armor. Just like that. Make my chest plate too. And there we go. Now I have full diamond. I think I'm just going to use my Paxel for my weapon for now. And then I'm going to grab some cobblestone just for building blocks. Okay, now, if I click on the nether cake, this should transport me to... Oh, that scared me. I thought I was falling to my death. There we go. And now look at this. I'm in the nether. And I just realized there's already a fortress right there. But that's not what I'm here for. I just gotta be careful I don't fall and die. So I'm gonna stay crouched. I'm gonna bridge over. So, I may or may not have messed up. Cake, please! Okay, well, I'm just gonna go in with no food for now. And I just realized I don't have the overworld cake anymore. So I'm going to have to die again, so I'm just gonna throw my loot on the ground. And there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put a cake in the middle and surround it by saplings. You can use any sapling for this, I'm pretty sure, and it makes the overworld cake. Now, I can go back to the nether. Place down the overworld cake, and yeah, now I'm ready to eat it whenever, you know, I need to. And this time, I'm gonna bridge up extra carefully so I don't fall and die again. I wonder if that guy's nice. Okay, maybe I'll just go over there. It'll just take a while to bridge, but that should be fine.
2 hours later.
Okay, there's actually a blaze attempting to murder me right now. Gotta think, how am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna run down there, grab some, and then get out. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm good. I'm gone. That's all I needed. I'm never going back to the nether. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was stressful. I was actually cortisol maxing right there. Now, I'm gonna need to farm up some more food since I lost all my bread when I died. But that's fine. Okay, now, I'm gonna need some of these orange slime balls. I'll grab some of these ones as well. Now, I'm gonna make some netherrack because I'm not going back to the nether to get some. I'm gonna turn this into blaze powder. Just like that. Now I should have everything that I need. So if I'm just gonna make 2 of these. There we go. I can make 2 magma creams. And now if I do magma cream here and here, orange slime balls there, soul sand and okay, now I put netherrack here. Or no, soul sand there and there. Then magma cream, and then orange slime balls in there. We go. Look at this. Slimy magma mud. And now, well, my food's done, so I can throw this in here now. And now look at this. Boom. Magma slime crystal. I'm gonna need 2 more netherrack. I'm also gonna need 1 quartz, which there should be some in there. Yep. And now, I believe I need an emerald sapling. Okay, and this is all I'm gonna need. Now, if I throw emerald sapling there, the magma slime crystal in the middle, 2 nether quartz or 2 netherrack, and then quartz on top, and then I get a quartz sapling. So I needed all of those resources, all of these, just to make this 1 quartz sapling. And this is going to be one of the most helpful things that I've made so far. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna have enough time in this episode to do everything that I need. So I think I'm just gonna end it here, guys. So yeah, hope you did enjoy. And if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, so that I know you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.